Hi, my name is Chris Pate here looking at the new G810 Orion Spectrum keyboard we just launched. It is a fully RGB mechanical keyboard, uses our Roamer G switches that we designed in conjunction with Omron. It's got media controls and pretty much that's it. It's a performance-driven, pure design that has everything you need for gaming and nothing that you don't. So it's got great rollover characteristics. It's got a really nice, clean design. Comes with a copy of the Division for a limited time. So this is our new G610 Orion keyboard. This is the brown version and this is the red version. We're using Cherry MX switches in this keyboard. So similar to the G810 Orion Spectrum, it has a very pure performance-driven design. It has the keys that you need in order to play games, and it doesn't have a lot of stuff that you don't need. Really, beyond the mechanical switches and the media controls, there's some software programmability on the F keys, but for the most part, this is a very performance and pure functionally driven product. We offer both MX Cherry Red and Brown switches for this product, so we're giving our customers, in addition to the Roamer switches in our G810, we're giving them a choice of whatever switch it is that they prefer. With the G610 Orion and the G810 Orion, you can you can program the function keys to different macros, so you can automatically detect the different games that are on your system and assign functions to each of those macro or each of those F keys based on the game that you're playing. So when you're launching Team Fortress, you hit F5 to display scores if you'd like, if you want to reprogram what F5 does. You can also adjust the way that the lighting works. Right now we've got it at a fixed brightness. You can do a star effect, which makes the keys light up individually randomly. You can do a light wave in different directions, vertical or center out. You can do lighting on key press, so when you press the keys, the light will follow the keys that you just pressed. Or you can have it just be a standard fixed brightness or breathing effect. And this is also programmable on a per game basis as well. You can change the functionality of the game mode key up here. So when you press this key, it will disable whatever keys that you assign to it. So like by default, I want caps lock never to work. So I hit game mode and caps lock turns off, and I never shout at anybody. And the last thing we've got is our key heat mapping software. You turn this on so you can watch yourself when you play a game. You can see what keys you use frequently and what keys you use not so much, and then ultimately be more efficient at the way you assign keys in games. This is our new G900 Chaos Spectrum wireless gaming mouse. It's a symmetrical shape that is fully ambidextrous, so you can remove these button panels that are held on by magnets, and you can put thumb buttons on either the left side or the right side. You can have it all 4 buttons or no buttons if you'd like, so you can make it truly left-handed or set it up however you'd like. Additionally, in addition to our standard nano receiver, this wireless adapter comes with it, so the charging cable can always be close to the mouse, and you can quickly plug it in to charge. The wireless connection is 2.4 gigahertz. It runs at 1 millisecond, and we've tuned it so that it's faster than many of our competitors' wired mice. The weight is 107 grams, which we've achieved by doing a lot of very intelligent design, like removing some of the metal from the middle of the scroll wheel, going to a thin wall molding process, and by meticulously measuring every single component that we're putting into the product. The battery life out of the box is 24 hours continuous gaming, so if you put it on a turntable and spin it for 24 hours, that's how long the battery will last. In practice, it's about a week between charges, and it charges in about 2 hours. It's $149.95, and will be available at the beginning of April. With the G900 Chaos Spectrum, you're able to not only configure the physical layout of the device, but you're able to tell the software that the device is set up a particular way so that you can either use it right-handed or you can use it left-handed. You can have no buttons or 4 buttons, whatever you prefer. It has all of the standard things that you would expect from a Logitech gaming mouse. So it's got 5 onboard profiles. It's got 5 different DPI levels that you can switch between. You can set the mouse to 1,000 reports per second, which is where it is by default. You can do custom programming for different mouse or keystroke or multi-key macro assignments on each different profile. For the lighting, you can set up 5 different lighting profiles on board as well, and you can you can synchronize the lighting to other compatible devices that are plugged in the computer. So right now the headset is plugged in, so I can synchronize the lighting to the headset. A new feature on the G900 is the battery assistant. So what this does is it monitors the current charge state of the battery, and it tells you what the current effect pattern that you're using is, what the current setup of the mouse is doing to the power consumption. So right now, the microcontroller and the sensor are taking up about 19 milliamps. The report rate is driving it up to 5 milliamps, and the lighting is doing 7. I set it to cyan breathing. Report rate stays the same. Lighting goes down to 2 milliamps, and the max charge goes up to 29. Turn the lights off. Max charge goes to 32. We stay at 24 hours remaining, but we're still at 75% because the actual total charge of the product hasn't changed. So what this view does is it gives you the tools that you need in order to help you understand how configuring the mouse is going to change the battery life and the overall battery performance of the product. Next, we have surface tuning, which is a great feature of the PMW3366 sensor that's in the G900. This is a feature that allows you to select either the type of mouse pad that you're using. In this case, I'm using a G440 hard gaming mouse mat, or to configure the surface yourself, to tune the surface yourself so that the mouse performs exactly correctly on the surface that you're using it on. This is a feature that's exclusive to the PMW3366, and it's different from a lot of the other sensors that claim to do surface tuning, and really what they're doing is they're just changing the brightness of the LED as it illuminates the surface. And the last thing we have is the same kind of input analysis software that we have with the keyboards, which allows you to monitor the keys that you actually use and to assign functions to keys that are in easier reach for you, so that you can avoid inefficient motion.